Okay. Yeesh. Goodness gracious.
Hello, hello. How are you fine gentlemen today?
I'm good.
Evening.
How you doing, Chris?
Not too bad. Better than last week.
How's Angel?
She's fine.
Better than you.
What up?
How's it going, buddy?
She's been running all over the place last 4 days. She's okay.
What? I'm here.
Lies. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I'm still setting up Anna for food real quick. So it's
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
So
Yeah, no problem.
But I am here. I am here on
Yep.
time, kind of, sort of, maybe. Okay.
Okay. I'll take it.
For Christmas, I got you all something very special.
What are you talking about?
I turned on my noise gate and set my compression and went through and set all my audio settings so that you guys can't hear me typing.
Thank you very much.
I just want you guys to know, of all the Discords
Ow.
I'm on, you're the only ones annoyed by it.
Yeah, but you're not typing on Wednesday, so that's the only other time I'm hanging with you online. And probably anything else, you're probably gaming. So everybody's mashing keys.
No, they're just all used to it. But it doesn't matter because it's been set up. So.
I appreciate it. But honestly, it's probably a good move if you like, depending on how far you pursue the streaming thing.
Yeah,
You
it
know.
was something I needed to do. It was just something I was being lazy about because it honestly took about 10 hours.
Oh, really?
And about 30 minutes ago, I was about to reset everything, including my entire PC, because everything lost sync and I couldn't figure out what was going wrong, and I couldn't get anything to work audio-wise.
Oh, that sucks.
So I was pretty upset about it. But hopefully it sounds good. And
Yeah, you sound fine, man.
the one thing that I was trying to fix today, and that was why we were having trouble, was there was some crackling, and I wanted to get rid of that.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything like that yet.
I think I did, so hopefully we're good.
Let's go with the little brighter light today.
Okay, I'm good. Should
Okie dokie. Alrighty. So last week, we did not make much headway regarding the trip because the party kept encountering different things. So they were dealing with like that. There was 2 actual encounters. The big one though is the party came across a party of drow traders. There was some back and forth of what you're going to do if you guys are going to try to run and hide to go back. That meant backtracking quite a bit ways back, or engaging them. Decided to engage and actually made pretty short work of them. There was 5 drow, and they had 2 lizards with them. The 4 lizards were, or no, 2 lizards were kits that she summoned to help you guys fight the drow. We defeated them pretty handedly. I posted everything that you all looted. I added some poison darts that I don't think I told you about when I was going over the loot initially, but it's in the shared inventory. So you guys can disperse that as you see fit, or just hold on to whatever and then go from there. The big thing that you guys got though were the 3 Pawafi Cloaks, which are basically cloaks of the elven kind. It's just the drow version of them. You can look for cloaks of elven kind. Whoever decides that they're going to use them, you guys can discuss that amongst yourselves. But search for cloak of elven kind and then just edit the name to change it to be Pawafi, because it has a certain characteristic about it that to be able to discern um, how it functions. So, but yeah, but other than that, you only made it. You're in the first leg of day 17 from a travel standpoint. The previous day, there wasn't really anything found foraging. There wasn't anything found just scouting about, unfortunately. We did roll on that for, because I know Cree, you like to look for stuff. Unfortunately, your roll wasn't that well. And the same thing for you, Task, in the way of just searching for some food and stuff.
I rolled like normal. Cool.
So, but yeah. But other than that, we're getting ready to. We just finished up. So if there's anything else that you did want to do with the drow and the lizard, you did harvest. Did you harvest some stuff for the lizards? Okay.
Claws and scales and stuff.
More
Okay, that's right.
apples.
All right. So yeah. So I think you guys have picked everything clear here, unless there's something else that task increase since you guys weren't here last week. Anything that you want to like think about, like mention about, like after just at the end of a battle that you wanted to do possibly, and we can kind of cover that if it's already been done or whatnot.
I have fire beetles.
Oh yeah, that's what those are. I forgot about that. Why are they not showing? Are they showing for you guys, or they just show like the little hooded figure?
No, I see
They're
icons.
showing for me.
I see pictures rather.
Two.
Yeah,
Let me
they're there.
refresh. Okay, let me refresh my screen. Come on, thing. Why are you not loading? It's not, I don't have like a ton of stuff up. There we go. Oh well, they're not showing for me. I got little hooded things, but that's fine. Kit has 2 fire beetles that she friended. That was the first thing that you guys killed, was the fire beetles. I was trying to remember what it was. So she charmed one, and it's good for another whole day. For it, the other one will end in 12 hours, or basically the end of this day. So she'll have to decide what she's trying to make a pet. So, so yeah. Unless there's, so is there anything that you guys wanted to do with the dead drow, the remains of the lizard? There was already, what did I tell you? 50 pounds of scales, I think, or 50 scales. Did I tell you?
50 pounds of scales.
Okay. Yep. And then you got the eyes from the drow. You pulled out 2 drow eyes, right? Or was it 2 or 1?
2 sets.
2 sets. Okay.
And then I pulled out the lizard's eyes.
Yeah.
What is with you and eyes?
So, but yeah. So that's where we're at right now. If you guys didn't want to do anything else, then we can just get rolling on the rest of this travel.
Gonna take one of these fancy cloaks.
That's for you all to decide.
And I
I
take
don't
it.
need one. Yeah.
Yeah. There's 3 of them.
I thought there was 4.
No,
3.
3 cloaks.
3? Okay.
Yeah.
Still have that manta ray cloak, so whoever wants those other cloaks.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that those don't require attunement.
Uh-uh.
They do.
They do.
Yeah, they're a wondrous item.
Oh, it does. Yep. My bad. Sorry. I was like, you guys could always just trade it out if someone needs it in an instance, but yeah. So yeah.
And can't they like become useless too?
In sunlight,
Oh,
You don't know that.
of course.
Well,
I don't know that, but
sheesh.
You don't know.
No jack about it.
No, I know. I just wish I didn't also know.
Yeah. Certain people might not know, you know.
Well, I wouldn't know shit.
So
I just assume if it's drow, if you take it into anything that's not the Underdark, it's gonna explode anyways. So it's fine. We're gonna have little ticking time bombs. We're gonna die. It's fine.
well, some people
Just
haven't.
gives us an excuse to create another character.
Fair.
Well, some people haven't read Forgotten Realms, so they might not be so wise to the way of the drow in Forgotten Realms. So anyhow, okay. So we're gonna head on out unless there's any other last minute stuff. There's still 2 cloaks. You guys you don't have to decide right now. So Gail, you will have to attune to that. So you will have to be not moving in order. You don't have to be sleeping, obviously, but not something that you can do while going through the tunnels. So if you guys did want to stop for a short rest at all, I don't believe anybody took any damage. Maybe Xandros. Nope, not even Xandros. It's the first time for everything. You guys really made pretty
Kids lizards
short
did
work.
everything. Stood back.
No, I want to say that everybody did pretty good damage wise because we went through one whole round, and most of the stuff was dead. Well, good. Well, you guys also had that surprise round. So
And I also had the lizard that didn't know his ass from his front.
yeah. So, but yeah, no, you guys did some pretty good damage.
I summoned 8 sprites.
So you're gonna summon 8 sprites.
Did you
Just
say
kidding.
you're gonna summon 8 sprites?
I'm
Or
just
you
kidding.
mean 8 sprites? I'm sorry.
No problem. I'm gonna pull a Matthew Mercer and make you
Oh.
stand by that. I just listened to the episode because I'm only like episode 18 on season 1, and Taliesin was joking kind of that he said that he was sleeping, so he was in the onesie pajamas with like the butt flap, and the butt flap
I
was
remember.
open.
Yeah.
And Matt's like, okay, good to know. And then he's like rolling to hit person. He's like, no, that doesn't hit. He goes, you weren't wearing any armor. That hits. First, he's like, all right, fair
You're
enough.
naked.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. I have to be careful when I'm listening at work though, because I start busting out laughing for no reason when my headphones are in. So, but anyhow, all right, I digress. All right, so let's go with who wants to? Does anyone particularly want to roll for Xandros? Actually, you know what? Scott, you get to roll for Xandros since he got to play you last week.
Okay.
So give me a D20 for Xandros, please.
Natural 1.
Okay.
Sounds
So-
about like his rolls.
I said Xandros, not Kree. So no, you guys, you leave the battle behind you and you keep trekking up. Actually, no, because I can't remember. I think we did the roll in the morning so that whatchamacallit, you guys were making sure you were on the right way. But
Child.
let's see. Yeah. So you guys are like following the caverns. They're twisting and turning. You run through a couple tight passages and everything. But you guys don't really come across anything. So this is the second leg, and this is usually the leg where you guys usually do your foraging or looking for stuff. So if you want to roll for anything, let me know, and we will
Convincing
go.
these things to be my pets forever and ever and
Till they get one shot, yes.
That's crazy.
no, they're not going to go into battle.
I notch an arrow and point it toward this kid. Just kidding.
Dude, last week I had a decision to make with your character. Like, would Kree shoot this
No,
beetle?
Kree would not. He wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah.
But I would have been okay if you did.
Yeah. I think that's where we ended on, was like, all right, well, Chris would have been totally fine with it, but would Kree's too indifferent to everything, so. But that was funny. All right, so you want to try to feed again, Kit?
When
Oh.
was the last time they ate? It would have been
I think you fed him this morning before we head out.
yeah. So I'm doing a feeding, and then I'm doing play, and then I'm going to do feeding. This is my
Please roll a
routine.
1.
Don't roll a 1.
Please roll a 1. Lose a digit.
No. they're
Let's
not my
do
pets.
roll animal handling.
17 for the first one.
Okay, and which one was this, for fire or brimstone?
Fire.
Okay, and
Brimstone
fire is
got a natural 20.
okay. All right, they seem to
Fire
be
is
taking.
the one that had 12 hours before, I think.
Okay. All right, so fire seems to be taking to you a little bit. You know, you're giving him food still, and he's not having to like really kind of scrounge for stuff. He's got a playmate still, in brimstone. So, and then with brimstone, you could swear that he almost like kind of like pulled a little cat thing and like rolled up your shin and like just kind of arched his back to rub his the back of his carapace onto your shin and whatnot. So you feel like you have a little effect with it. We'll see how dinner goes, if we can entice them to stay for another day without charming again.
How big are these?
They're medium size.
Oh, so they'd make a nice dinner.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
mean, no, of course not.
No, and you cannot kill them and use their spores.
You'd be
as
surprised
fire.
what I would do to pets that we pick up along the way.
No, I will.
Every fucking campaign, we always have some sort of weird ass NPC with us.
But yeah, no. So it's a small beast, so it's not huge.
The thing that the other thing that I was gonna ask you about before we took off, was there any like edible parts off of the lizards? I forgot that part.
I mean, yeah, you
But I
guys
could
could have
salvage,
carved meat off of it.
like I remembered
If
last
you give,
week before, but I forgot to ask you this earlier. If there was like
We have plenty of food. We don't need no lizard nastiness.
if you want to roll me a medicine check real quick.
okay, because I thought there could be something off. I don't need it for us. 14.
Say you're able to get a few pounds. Let's say like 5 pounds of meat off of the lizards. If you
Okay,
want
thank
to
you.
put that in your bag.
Yep.
So yeah, that's fine.
Because I want to use
Okay.
scraps. I have to feed them something.
You want to feed that?
Leave me alone. I
Yeah,
need food.
she's been feeding them her rations. So sorry, ignore that ping. Okay. Kree, are you searching for stuff?
Yeah, always looking. Always keep an eye out.
Give me perception checks, please.
Everyone?
No, just Kree.
Fucking 11.
Yeah, nothing really. I mean, a couple stones, but you don't. The way from the looks of them, you don't know if you really be able to like convert them. But yeah, nothing really totally useful out here.
Oh, the claws.
Oh yeah, they
Ooh,
did get some
sure.
claws for you. Did you put note of how many you grabbed for him?
Yeah, it's in my note. It's in my actual notes. So give me a second.
Let's see here. Yeah.
3. 3 claws, 4 small teeth, or 4 small teeth, 2 big teeth.
Right. So yeah, so she grabbed that stuff off the lizard for you to possibly use for arrowheads or whatever.
Thank you, thank you.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome. I noticed that before that you were grabbing that stuff, so I just figured I'd grab it because I'm a weirdo like that, and I pluck out people's eyes.
I like making my own arrows.
All right.
Makes it personal.
Anything else for you, Cree?
No?
Okay. Test. You want to forage?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your survival.
That is a 14.
14. Okay. Let's see here. Where's my book? Let me do this here. Okay. Give me a nature check.
3.
3. All right. You found a pretty tall mushroom because I don't believe you guys have found this before. Have you
I
guys
mean, the
gotten any?
last time we found a tall mushroom, there was a person in it, so.
Yeah. It's not that tall. It's about 4 or 5 feet. Have you guys found Trillimac before?
That sounds familiar. Is that the one where we grind it down and make... That's not the bread one.
No, this one's cap is like a leathery surface. Obviously you don't know this unless you guys recall, because I can't remember. I should check these if you guys have found them before.
I'm pretty sure, as far as I'm concerned, we found a nest of frog eggs.
But it's a leathery surface that can be cut and cleaned for use in making maps, hats, and scrolls. Its surface takes on dyes and inks well. The stalk can be cleaned and soaked in water for an hour, then dried to make a palatable food akin to bread. Each Trillimac stalk provides 1d6 plus 4 pounds of food. I don't remember.
So it is the
you
bread
guys
one.
But there was a different one. There's a different one that you can grind into
Okay. Flour. Mushroom flour.
Yeah. At least I thought there was. Where's it here? Blue cap. You guys got blue cap, which its spores can be ground to make nutritious bland flour. That one I know you for sure you've had before. Trillimac, I'm not sure. But anyhow, so yeah, you found some of those. So do this. You actually get 10 pounds of the whatchamacallit, of the Trillimac stock. And
Nice.
if you wanted to cut off some of the, if you wanted to cut off the cap to keep that, then you guys can use that as well. Harvest that. Say 1 trill. Right now, you could say 1 Trillimac cap. You would just have to find some water to clean it.
I tell the others, Hey, I found this thing.
This thing.
I think it might be frog eggs.
Yeah.
That's good eating.
By any chance, did you find the frog?
No, don't be ridiculous. No frogs down here.
Kit, go ahead and give me a nature check.
Mm. $17.
Okay. Yeah, you've probably seen it before on some of your previous forays down here. So you would know what it does. Or like once you like got a closer look and you started looking at it, then you'd remember the uses that you had for it. So you guys have
Okay,
some
what was it?
Trillimac. Trillimac. Did
Oh,
I tell you spell it?
Talk
what's
to your
it used
doctor
for?
about Trillimac.
The stalk or the cap is like a leathery surface, and it can be cut and cleaned for use in making maps, hats, and scrolls. Its surface takes on dyes and inks well, and the stalk can be cleaned and soaked in water for an hour, then dried to make food akin to bread. And you get 10 pounds of it, and then plus the cap. So I would say the cap is probably about 3 foot in diameter. So pretty decent size.
Okay, so we have
Okay.
to prepare that though.
Yep.
In order for it to be food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you find some water or something like that, or that's, you know, you guys deem to be clean, then you can use that to go from there. Anybody else want to do anything during this leg?
Scale walks up the brimstone. Battle. And he turns into a fire beetle. And he jumps on Brimstone.
What is happening here? What
Turns into he goes for a grapple check. He's trying to pin Brimstone like a wrestler.
Okay.
What? Why are you like? Why is he like that? Why is he?
roll a giant fire beetle's athletics.
All right.
So it's a -1.
Yeah.
He likes to play. Nothing wrong with that.
What?
Let's see. Athletics is actually +2.
Oh, really? Okay.
Don't know why.
Oh, proficient.
Uh-oh. 7.
7.
Yeah, they still get a level, so they still get a proficiency.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a dex save
Alright.
for Brimstone.
Dex save flat 0.
Oh no, that's for Kit.
Oh.
Just give go ahead and the dex is
Is it a negative or?
no, it's just straight. It looks like
This is flat 0.
a 2. Okay, yeah. He's a fire beetle on top of Brimstone, grappled.
I count to 3 and beetle. Squeak. Squeak, squeak. And I'll pop out. I win. You see that, Kate? I won. He's fine.
Do me an animal handling check. Kit.
Don't roll low.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine. You're able to soothe him, even though he was looking very skittish. So.
What the mama's boy. What the mama's boy.
Yeah.
Gotta toughen him up, mom.
You're.
If you boil them a little bit, they'll get a little tough.
I will say that you're very lucky that you rolled so low on your athletics check, because if he would have taken any damage, that would have broken the charm.
That's a grapple. I don't think he can damage.
But all right. Anything else? Negative. Okay. All right.
What? My ears go down like I'm in trouble. What? You just having fun?
All right, Task. Go ahead and give me a D20, please.
6.
6. Okay. So yeah, you guys, the path seems to be continuing on about the same thing. You get the feeling that like you kind of like where you guys were when you had the encounter, you were kind of heading east, but the cavern's like slowly starting to like you feel like almost kind of going in a circle, but you know that you've been going straight and you haven't really taken any off turns or anything like that. Eldith and Kit are pretty sure that you guys are headed on the right path. Actually, you know what? Can I say that? Kit,
Yep.
da, 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 da. Where's that at? Go ahead and give me, because I want to say that we needed to do this check twice.
Pretty sure you said a couple weeks or probably 3 weeks now. That was just going to be in the morning when we woke up.
Okay. Or maybe it's if you get lost that you have to make it a second.
Yeah, I thought you said that if we got lost and failed to
Okay, that's fine. I'll find it. But yeah, so yeah, you guys are able to make the next trek, the last leg, and you are getting closer to it. You know, you've been trekking for a little while here, so it's probably a good idea to see what you can find camp-wise. So who wants to look for a spot to camp?
Is there any way
I will.
I don't think I can, but is there any way that you can pick out some marketing like a map of where we were?
Yeah, if someone wants to do that, but I will say that if you're trying to map while you're walking, it's going to slow your pace.
Plus, we don't have water yet, so we can't turn it into a parchment.
So,
That's true.
yeah, unless you guys want to use your own water. Which you guys might
I'll start
be
looking
able-
for a place.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception for me, please.
25.
Okay. Yeah, after not too long, you find a good defensible spot to hole up in the night. Little kind of like, it's still unlike the main cavern, like it doesn't have like a big offshoot, but you know, it's defensible where you're not going to have anybody come up behind you or anything like that. So it should be good for that. Do you guys have anything you want to do before like starting watches or anything, or I would say that you guys, because most of you had water skins, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would say that skin, because you're now a few days away from whatchamacallit, when you guys left the boat, you guys are probably running out of water. And you haven't found a plant yet that's given you water along those lines. So
It's alright, I'll pack it tonight.
okay. Just some food for thought out there. Do we have a watch order then?
I'll take first.
Okay. Anybody want to go with them, or do you want a particular NPC with you?
Let's see. Hold on here. Who we got left?
You have Jim Jar, Eldith, Stool, and Ron.
Give me Ron.
Okay. Cool. You and Ron. Alrighty. So as everybody else kind of beds down for the evening, that's you and Ronks. You would note that last in the previous session, which Ront was very heroic, so to speak. He did charge in, and he was right up there in the face of the drow. Almost a little frenzied because he didn't want to be captured again, but I'll leave it up to you to decide if you think that you might have noticed that or not. But he did not shy away from conflict and was up in there. So.
I don't think he's shied away from conflict since we've been together. He just, I mean, he's not jumping at the chance, but he's always been there fighting.
Yeah, he did this time. Like, he charged in there right away. So I would say that you probably would have noticed that you know he was seemed very eager to fight with them. But I'll leave it up to you if you wanted to chat with him at all, or
Yeah, I want to ask him if he knows anything about the drow capital.
Menzo Baranzan.
Yeah.
Just from stories, you know, hasn't obviously been there, but you know, just heard that you know it's very the city itself is very ritualistic. That you know they follow Loth, you know, and whatever house Loth is showing her favor to, seems to you know keep making steps in the world or stays in power. Yeah, I mean, other than that, you know, he just hears weird stories about it, how things go on and so forth.
So he's never been there or something like that?
Nope. Nope. That's basically what would have happened if you guys wouldn't have escaped, is that's where they would have taken just to
Yeah. Well, I'll tell him nice job on the fight. And that'll be it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Because I wasn't going to allow myself to be captured by them again. So, and you know, I think I've overcome my fear of battle and stuff. You know, like traveling with you guys, it's shown me that you know, if you stand your ground with your friends, then you can be quite successful. So,
Our little orc is growing up.
he is. He is. Definitely, you know, respects you all as fighters. So, learning from that. So. But yeah, he gives you a nod in respect. So. Alrighty. Go ahead and, or do you want to do anything with your arrows and see what you can?
Nah, not right now.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do perception checks then.
See.
16. Okay. Ront got 15. So you guys, even though you're chatting and stuff like that, you're keeping a watchful eye, and you know, no sounds coming from the tunnel or anything along those lines. But your watch goes through without any incident. All right, next watch.
I'll go.
Okay. Did you want anybody in particular to go with you, or?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Not that I can think.
All right. Let's see here. Jim Jar, go with you. Alrighty. What would you like to accomplish on?
Do they look hungry? Do they need to eat?
They could probably do with some food. I mean, they had lunch, so to speak.
I'll feed them and play with them a little bit.
Okay. Give me animal handling.
Well, do I need to into any of the plants, or did we successfully do the plant?
I think no. You actually have 4 now.
Yeah, but there
So-
was one that I was having to tend to specifically because I took a cutting off of the other one.
Yeah. No.
25
You,
for you know.
okay. For that was the first one. So who was that for? Well, actually,
Fire.
you need fire. Okay. All right. And fire was the one that was going to wear off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or was, okay.
Yeah.
So I will say that because of the fact that you're feeding him and like that you've probably bought yourself another day with him. Just because he's getting food, so he's not having to like fight for it and kill things, it's whatnot. So go ahead and give me an animal handling for Brimstone.
26.
Okay, same thing. I would say that both of them, you know, your spells wore off of them, but they're still hanging around because you keep feeding them. So I would say that you're on the right path.
Yay!
But no, for your, I would say that you have 4 stalks of
Good.
that. So I mean,
Okay. All right.
yeah.
I
so
was just
you're
concerned
good with that.
about one
Yeah.
because I thought when we were still trying to like make it solid again because
No,
I took
'cause
it off of.
It was last week that you rolled. You rolled well, and you were able to whatchamacallit, make sure that you had all that stuff taken care of.
Okay, sweet. I just wanted to make sure.
Yep.
Nope, there's nothing else after that.
Okay. Well, Jim Jar is going to come up to you. And he's like, hey, you want to play a game?
No, thank you.
No? You sure? It's fun. And he pulls out 3 rings. It's just a lot of fun.
No. I have to take care
He just kind of
these guys.
sighs.
Picked the wrong person, Jim Jar.
Okay. Go ahead and do perception check.
I see my feet apparently because I rolled a 2, but it gave me a 10.
Okay.
So
Let's see here. Oh wow. Jim Jar rolled a 23. So
Obviously, he's paying more attention than I am.
Yeah, he's bummed that you don't want to play, you don't want to gamble with him. So he's just kind of sulkily looking about, and doesn't see anything. So your guys' watch passes without incident. But yeah, so third watch.
Xandros and Edith.
Okay.
Just because I know Xandros is scared of dwarves.
Alrighty. So Xandros and Eldith will be on next watch. You know, he's doing his thing where he's just really kind of more paying attention to his acts than really what's out there. Task, go ahead and give me a perception check for Xandros, please. His perception is +4.
17.
Okay. Eldith is... and she gets a 16. So yeah, another night without incident has passed. Gale, at any point in time, did you want to attune to your code?
Yes.
Okay. I would say that you were able to do that.
Well, if no one's gonna wear any of the other ones, I'll wear one.
Oh yeah, tracker.
Yeah.
Take it.
Okay. And then I would say that you would be able to attune to it as well.
And you said it's called Cloak of Elven Kind.
Yep.
The new item's actually in there.
Oh, is the Pawafi in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then
Great.
that's cool.
If you
then-
run a search for Elvenkind, you'll see it.
They must have did an update.
See it, hold on.
That's the only reason I knew why it's conditions. Because I read.
Oh, is it actually listed on there?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just
She knew it. from books.
Underdark bullshit.
Yeah.
The Underdark bullshit. I'm Drizzt. I'm a ranger warrior hybrid of death.
Granted, his cloak lasted a lot longer than what they say stuff.
Yee. He's just a superhero. Like, you can't base anything off of him because he's magically in tune to be a badass.
It's elite NPC.
Yeah.
Yep, he's super elite.
By the by the plant.
Did you find it, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Refresh your page.
I took off the Cloak of Mana Ray, or yeah, if anybody wants it, they can have that.
Yeah, if not, just hold on to it. I'm sure it'll come in useful somehow.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So you guys have completed 17 days of travel. Go ahead and give me, Kit. Do you want to roll, or do you want Eldith to roll with advantage? How do you want to do it?
Well, I can assist her. I'm proficient. in
I
survival.
think his was better, wasn't it? Hey.
Mine's only +7.
Oh,
Only.
yeah.
Yeah, yours was a +8, right, for survival? Yeah.
Yeah, because it's wisdom based.
Yep.
Modified 20.
Okay. All right, you guys. Whatchamacallit, you're able to.
Second one was because its advantage gives me a
Right.
second roll, right?
Correct. Yep.
Natural 20 on the second one.
Okay. Yeah. So, you guys wake up and you get ready to set out for the day, and I'd say like the three of you, like you, Kree, and Eldith, more so the two of you, since you guys have been down here before a little bit. You get the general you pick up the center direction, and can point yourself in the right way to keep heading towards Gracklestone. So anything you guys want to do in the morning before heading out, or do we want to just keep rolling?
I'll create water.
Okay.
Yeah, boy.
So everybody can fill up their water skin. You guys have anything else you guys can use to get more? You had those bags that leaked that you made. That would probably be good for you for the day. Sorry, just real quick.
Yeah, also make sure that the little buggies get water.
I didn't spike it. You're welcome.
Never know with you.
Okay. All right. I found the navigating thing I was thinking of. The real I was confused. If you take a short or a long rest, you have to make a check. But as long as you guys stay moving for the most part, then you're fine. So. Cool. So you have water. I would say all your water skins are filled. You have that one bag that you made, or was it just one, or did you have more?
Are you talking about that rat skin bag we made?
Yeah. One that has a leak.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many we have. I know we have at least one.
So you'll be able to fill up that. Let's go with 2. And I would say that would get you guys, like the water in it would basically last until the end of the day. So you would drink from that first. So with the water you created, your water skins, as long as you're not like running into a really high exertion where you guys might need to drink more water, I would say that you're good probably for another like 2 or 3 days.
Enough to get to the town.
Yep. Alrighty. Cool. So let's see here. Gale, give me a d20, please. Oh, change out your spells if you need to, Kit.
I just did as soon as you said we're rolling to move.
Okay.
So I do it as soon as you say roll to move. I try to change out my spells.
Destroy it.
You got a 20?
Mhm.
Okay. Alright. Give me a d20, please. Another one. Okay. Alright. Alright. And give me another d20, please. Okay, going westward, 15. So you guys are heading this direction. Give me a marching order, please. Okay, wherever you go, I'll put the Beatles right behind you.
Is that the front or the back?
This is the front.
All right. Yeah, because I can't move the Beatles.
Okay.
Hopefully the Goliath doesn't step on a beetle.
Trench.
All right. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, you guys are heading through, and it's like you're going through a series of caves, and as you go through this series of caves, you get to one spot when you're getting ready to come around a bend, and the air is just a little bit warmer, and let me see if I still have it.
That's right.
Um, I just hadn't converted a map. That's why I didn't see it. Come on, you can do it. If you guys want to grab something to drink real quick, I'll begin in just another minute or two.
Okay.
It helps to click on the right one. You're right button in if you're saying I'm not signed in. That's stupid. Oh, that's fine. Alright, damn it, it's too big. Alright. Is everybody back?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, and Scott,
Yeah, I'm here.
Jason, you back? Hey, there's the beetle.
Alrighty.
All right, cool. We'll use this one. So you guys are heading.
Whoa, sound effects. Nice.
What that is?
Amazing.
Oh wow, it's actually coming from this. Hold on. I don't know how to turn that off.
You're breaking shit. Yes.
There we go.
You're making everything awesome.
That was cool though. Except a little loud.
Yeah, it was freaking my ears out.
You should
Well, that-
hear it on my haptic headset. Still freaking rumble.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, mine. Go ahead.
I probably have my shit turned off somewhere.
Shoot, if you can like figure out a volume control for that, you can leave it on. That was really cool.
Yeah, the problem with audio is it takes up so much bandwidth.
So much
in the
space.
thing.
Okay.
And I'm already paying extra for some of the token shit that I have that I don't want to pay more for audio. Who am I missing? Ront. And then your Fire Beetles.
Yeah, that was the first thing I uploaded on my server was a bunch of ambient music. Nope. It took up all the space. Instantly.
I am going to post one instead. In case someone wants to indulge.
I always at least attempt when you post.
Give this.
Okay. Alright, cool. So you guys come into this cavern. Who feels lucky?
Always.
Give me a D12.
3.
3? Okay. That's not so lucky.
That was very lucky.
No, actually it's not.
It's only 3 mobs and not 12.
I like your theory behind it. I like that one. That one's great. I love that. Let's keep with that. I like that.
Okay. Alright, Kit, give me a D12.
Okay. count?
6. All right. Okay. Gale, give me a d12. And if it's a 6, reroll. Three. Okay. Fast, give me a d12. Reroll 6 and 3. I apologize if you hear my stomach rumbling.
2.
2. Okay. So you guys are coming along, and you guys feel this warmth coming from ahead. And as you guys keep going and you come around the corner, you come into this big cavern. And the cavern... How's that? Is just filled with different mushrooms, and you guys happen upon some that you've seen before. Actually, you've seen all of these before. You guys recognize a bunch of blue cap mushrooms, which we were just talking about, the ones that you can ground into the flour. You notice some fire lichen, which I'm pretty sure that you guys had seen that too. And it's basically, yeah, we definitely have it because this is one of the things that we were talking about with Paston as cooking. It's basically like a spicy paste that you can spread on spore bread or add to soups and stews to flavor them. And then the Durgar also ferment fire lichen into a fiery hot liquor. Something to note since you're heading to a Durgar city. And you found some water orbs. So it's the fungus that grows in shallow water and can be squeezed like a sponge and yielding up to a gallon of drinkable water and a pound of edible, if chewy and somewhat tasteless food. So this whole cavern is filled with those 3 things.
What was the second one you said?
The second one is fire lichen.
Okay.
So if you guys want to forage, you're more than welcome to...
Keep an eye out while they forage.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
$20.
20. Okay. Right now, all you hear really is basically everybody kind of milling around and gathering up different types of stuff. So let me know what you guys want to gather the most of.
How much was there of the sponge?
The water orb?
Yeah.
There's tons of it. So basically everything here, like all this, is water. Like, so all this stuff above, so most of that is like just growing all along there. So there's more than what you can carry. Unless you're gonna totally fill your bag.
No, I'm not gonna totally fill that bag with all that.
You're the mushroom lady.
I'll work on
No,
harvesting the fire
my bag
lichen.
is...
As I wander over here, I'm sure I see the skeleton up north.
Yeah.
What do I see?
It's just a humanoid skeleton. If you want to make an, it's medium size. Probably not dwarf based on the size, but if you want to make an insight check, you can make an insight. Or I guess let's do medicine check to see if you can determine.
Hey, 20. There.
20. It appears Elven. So I mean, you couldn't discern if it was, you know, it's more than likely Drow being the Underdark, but
Any broken bones, scratches,
nope, nothing that you can really see.
anything else around it?
No, just that it's actually a picked, clean skeleton.
Is this a dead end, or is there any other path?
No, we'll pretend that, like, down here to the south,
Okay.
the cavern leads out that way.
I'm gonna walk up to this mushroom,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Speak with Plants and Animals.
Okay.
What type of mushroom would you say this one is?
Give me a 4-sided dice, and we'll toss out the 4.
Okay. It's a 4. You said toss out the 4?
Yeah, toss out the 4.
4.
This plant has no idea what you're saying. Okay, so this would be a fire lichen.
Fire.
This plant is like, go the fuck away.
Alright, so that is... Wow, that's a level 3. Oh well. Okay. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
What is this place?
Cavern.
Know anything about that dead body up there?
Been here since I've been here.
Did you see what happened?
It's been here since I've been here.
Have you seen anyone come through here? Except us?
I mean, things pass through here all the time, but really don't pay attention to it. Just, you know, hope that I don't get plucked.
What kind of things have passed through?
And like, it'll kind of like sway a little bit, and like from what you can kind of, because it doesn't have eyes, and like it kind of like points over to the group of people. So
Okay, good talk. I'll tell them not to pluck you, okay?
Meanwhile, Tass is over there just hacking away at fire lichen, just going to town.
Hey
You see
guys!
it-
I
you
say
see
too
it
loud.
shiver.
It echoes like the cavern. Don't kill this one, okay? He's cool.
This one's cool, man.
This one's cool,
You
man.
guys
Don't kill
thought
him.
I was weird.
Hey, dude, what's your name?
Name?
Yeah, don't you have a name?
Shroomhead.
No.
Oh, would you like a name?
Would I?
Everyone has a name. It's cool to have a name.
Sure.
You are cool, aren't you?
No, I'm hot. It's a little warm.
Oh, I like that. I'm gonna name you Cole.
Cold. Okay. Thanks.
See those beetles over there? That's fire and brimstone, and now you're Cole.
What's a beetle?
That little bug over there, you see it? There's 2 of them.
I have no eyes. I don't see any.
You can sense things, can't you?
I can sense that you're stepping on me almost.
Oh, sorry. I back up. Alright, dude. Stay cool. I mean hot.
Thanks. Me too.
Alright, I'm done.
So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, he didn't know anything about the cloak. It's been there since he was brought in. So. But yeah. So yeah, let me know how much of each thing that you want to carry if you want to gather all of it. Because there's enough that you guys could literally fill up your whole bags of everything in here.
I'm thinking enough that it would be valued by the people we're going to see. Enough to make us appear like we're honest traders.
How much space do you have in your backpack?
I am going to harvest the water ones,
Uh-huh.
and I'm not going to take the amount of space that's in my backpack full of
Well-
water cups.
Well, your bag can hold up to 500 pounds.
Yeah.
You've got at least 50 pounds of scales in there.
Right in there.
You've got, I don't know how much dirt.
I can't find like 10 pounds of dirt. You leave my dirt alone. I'm a weirdo.
So,
Ooh. Does it
you got
look
38 pounds of rations in there. You've
I
got
will-
a 25-pound hunting trap. So
Oh,
I would say
God.
that you probably have, if considering if everything's in your bag, you've probably got what, about 300 and something,
Probably
maybe 350
ish
of space left in there.
Yeah,
so.
probably. But I don't think we need like 300 pounds of water cups. Saying. Like,
So
Watch
you just need
it!
to put down how much you're going to take.
So if I take like 5 pounds of it, that would give us water for how long? Ish.
So mature water can be squeezed like a sponge, yielding a gallon of drinkable water and a pound of edible. I would say that it would give you a decent amount.
I was
Because a
thinking
gallon of
like
drinkable water, you guys could ration that easily between all of you a day, I would say.
because when he created water, we got a day's worth. So I was thinking like at least a day,
Yeah, no, I would say
With
that. I would say if you want to gather
an extra day.
if you're gonna-
in case we-
I would say if you gather 5 pounds of it, I would say that with that you would give you 5 days worth. We'll say that that's 5 water orbs.
Okay, so 5 pounds would give us 5 days. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll do 5 pounds of it. I was just thinking about in case we can't fill our
Yeah.
things. So.
But as to what Task was saying, as he picked up on, I think, my hint, the fire lichen would possibly be valuable for where you're going.
Oh, and how heavy is that stuff?
It doesn't really say for that. I would just say you just let me know how much that you want to do to gather, and then we can go from there. Task, how much did you want to gather for that Lisa Yuka score? I mean, you're carrying 62 pounds now unencumbered, so. You probably have, what? You probably have about maybe 10 pounds of space left in your backpack. If you're talking, you're muted. Scott, you there? Oh, okay.
There we go.
Yeah,
Sorry.
there you
I don't
go.
know why it does that.
Gotcha. So where are you going to carry all that though? You don't have your backpack only holds 30 pounds.
No, well then, I mean, I
So
thought
I
we
guess
had
that's what I'm
bags and
saying.
stuff. No, we're fine.
Now
I
you
guess
can
just
probably
whatever I
gather
can-
that much.
I guess just whatever we can fit in the backpack then.
Yeah, I'll hold some for him too.
Okay.
I'll,
I don't know.
I'll offer my assistance. How much do you?
And Dendros will hold some for him.
The
So,
the
well,
goal
add
the
it
goal
to
that I'm
Jim
kind of
Jar.
going for is make us appear as though we're like legitimate business people who go out and
I
forage
can
and
grab 30 pounds of this stuff if I wanted to. So
So grab 30, and then we'll grab 200 between the other 6 of us.
because
Yeah,
you
'cause
how
everybody's-
many poundage or how much space did I have left after the 5 pounds?
300 pounds.
Yeah.
So-
So you could take everything that he wanted in there, plus what you've already taken for stuff. If you wanted to let on of what you exactly have.
I will
And then
let.
are you guys get?
I will let. This is gonna sound really bad. I will let Cree know as secretly as I can of what I have, and I love you, Gevers.
Like what's in your bag?
What my bag is. I will let you know what my bag is, and I will let the one that's trying to get the fire caps know what my bag is too.
is it Minotaur hide?
No. No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
not.
It's a
Then
cat
I'm
hide.
probably not that offended.
So, but I will try to keep it from the I fail at stealing things. So Gevers doesn't know, but I have a bag of holding. That's why I was asking how much I could carry.
Yeah.
So
So yeah.
I mean-
So if you know, you guys could like pass her stuff while Gev's talking to the plant.
Yeah, that's right.
okay. So he is distracted and he has
shove,
no idea.
yeah. So you could shove 200 pounds of fire liching inside that bag of holding.
You still have 100 pounds left.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll let those two know that I have a bag of holding. So
Okay.
that was fun.
Silly child.
I am a silly child. You know what? Hey, I also have a pretty spiffy cloak too. So
Is there a greenhouse in here? I don't know.
All right. Are you guys gathering any blue cap? That was the other plant that was.
What does that one do? I don't even think that would be valuable.
Gives you mana.
Yeah. I'm assuming that's a wild thing.
Yeah.
Blue cap. That's the one that can be ground and make a flour, so that you can make bread from.
I'll hey. We'll take 6 pounds of.
It's
No, we'll take 5 pounds of that, and I'll do 10 pounds of the water orb. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, cool. So I would say that would give you 10 days of water that you guys can.
Yeah, that'll give us 2 weeks. In case we need ish. 10 days. Yeah, ish.
Okay.
Week and a half.
Kree, go ahead and give me another perception check.
$13.
13? Okay.
How many poundage of that fire stuff that I was...
200.
Does the water orb, the water trade for anything? Or is it edible-ish?
I mean, any of this stuff that you guys find in the Underdark that's edible or useful in some other way is going to have some trade value.
Okay, so I'll take
Um,
20 of the water stuff, 10 for
Okay.
trading later, and then 10 because I'm a weirdo and I have to have even
Okay.
numbers.
That's not weird. That's OCD. There's a huge difference.
That's true, but you know.
Kree, I would say that once everybody kind of like stops moving around and gathering stuff, Tast isn't hacking stuff and Kree's not trying to talk to a mushroom.
It's some crew
Trying
we
to
got here.
hear some like slithering maybe is the best thing, maybe like scraping.
I throw the hood, the cloak over, and I go stealth.
Okay. And it seems to be coming from the way that you guys came,
From behind us.
from behind.
Alright, so I tell Task and Xandros and Kit, since they're not talking to plants. But I heard I'll go stealth and I'll go tell them I'm going to go behind us to check it out.
Okay, give me a stealth check with advantage, I believe it is, with the cloak.
24.
24. Okay, yeah, you're pretty well hidden. How far back do you want to go?
Well, if I heard it, it's not going to be past 100 feet, so let's go, I don't know, let's go 30, 40 feet and see if I see anything.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh, 15.
Okay. You don't really notice anything. And you don't hear anything at the moment either.
Alright, I'll just hang out there for a minute.
Okay.
Before going back.
Okay. Yeah. Nothing. A minute passes and no movement.
So he told us.
Alright, I'll go back and let them know I didn't find it.
Okay.
Yeah, I told you guys I heard something slithery somewhere.
I'll ask Kree to see. Can I use your hand for a second?
Oh, what?
Hold your arm out so that I can ping and see if I can figure out what it is.
How you feel about bags, Kree?
Hey, Taff. Kit needs you.
Can you stay still for a second so I can ping and see what's out there?
It's a weird thing to ask, but yeah.
Okay. I turn into a bat and crawl on him and start pinging.
Okay.
Tass readjusts her so she's on his horns, not digging claws into his shoulder.
Nice. Fan art.
All of a sudden you feel some bat guano going down your neck.
I'm not shitting myself!
You're
Damn,
a bat.
what is
You
it- what
shit
is around
whenever
the
you
corner?
shit.
I
did they find?
shit.
Oh my god! Roll to see if you shit!
Damn, something really scared her.
Wait!
Holy
That just
cow!
pooped out a bunch of crap.
Literally.
Oh god.
What was
So
that?
I do
What's
the
that?
blind sense.
What's that quill board thing in WoW that you have to go pick up the bat guano and stuff?
Oh my
Or-
god.
way
Oh
back
god, there's
Oh,
like
that was in BC.
yeah,
Yeah.
Hellfire Citadel.
the
No, not
Nessinguary.
No, it's in.
In
the
BC,
Baron.
first zone, you had to get.
Oh,
you had to dig
Stranglethorn.
through
You're
the
talking about
shit.
Stranglethorn, right?
No, it's not
Are you
Stranglethorn.
talking
It
about
was
the
in
Stranglethorn?
the Barrens, Southern Barrens.
Outside of Hellfire, the main city in Hellfire, in BC, to the north, there was a guy standing outside of a cave that gave you a quest to go dig through shit.
Yeah, I remember that one too.
Oh,
Oh.
no, not that one. I'm thinking of the one that was in the
remember.
Quillbore Cavern. There was.
Oh
like,
yeah, the
The
so if you were
apothecary at
alive,
the crossroads or something like that wanted you to get bat shit or something like that, or whatever it was.
It's probably a Wailing Caverns quest.
it is. It's a Wailing Caverns. So the Horde got to play with shit before the Alliance did.
Yeah, eat it.
No, honestly, we got to play with shit anyways. We played with the lion.
Oh.
I see what you did there.
Alrighty. Sorry for the tangent, but that just would make you think of it. All right,
Hey,
so
hey,
go ahead and give me your perception check as a bat with your ping, please.
18.
18.
Yeah. I rolled it before I started rolling for shit. I was like, did my 18 just go to shit?
Now don't forget you have advantage based on sound.
That's true. So
So you don't hear anything, but
do I roll twice for advantage?
yeah. Go ahead and roll one more time.
19.
19. So
Oh.
you're not picking up a shape or anything like that, but it's almost like part of the cavern's muffled. Like it's kind of got like some soundproofing on it.
Hmm.
Okay. I'll
Like your
turn
sonar
down and shift out.
is like shaping like this gap that it can't breach or something.
There's like a... Yeah. I'll let Kree and Tass know that there's... The cave is weird. There's a wall, kind of.
It's fine. If it ain't here, we'll just keep going.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Let's get to this damn town.
So let's start with who was that rolled? Was that Kale? Yeah. And so that was the second leg. That was the first leg, right? Or is that second?
I think it was the second.
Okay. No, that had to be first because you guys didn't do your foraging and stuff for this day yet. So yeah, that was first leg. So yeah, we're in the second leg. Kit, go ahead and give me a D20.
Nine.
9. Okay. It's they're still humid here, coming off of the mushroom cavern, but you guys are able to at least walk 2 by 2 through it, and you're moving through the cavern. There's no real issues with it. Go ahead and Kree, you doing your normal looking around?
Yep.
Go ahead and give me a perception check, please.
25.
25? Okay. I would say that you actually been able to find a couple of Zerkwood shafts that you'd be able to do with that. Let's say up to 10 Zerkwood staffs and an equal number of rocks that you could fashion for that. And even kick up a, interestingly, just mushroom or two that looks safe to eat. Stuff that you guys got before. So, but 10 each of really good rocks that can make good arrowheads and stuff for the shafts as well.
Hey, any idea how many arrows I used last week?
It wouldn't have been more than 5, I would say.
Yeah, not too many.
Okay.
And I would say that basically any time that you've shot stuff, that for the most part you probably tried to recover. So, unless you're saying that you don't. So.
Half and half. They're not all going to come out of people's heads.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you missed, so most of your stuff went into the bodies. So.
Yeah. But you pull an arrow and it gets hooked on an organ or something, it might not come out.
It might just make a home and live there for the rest of its life.
Yeah. Get caught in some bone. But yeah, okay, Kit, anything that you want to do during this second leg?
I need to feed them, I'm pretty sure.
Give me 2 animal handling. First for fire. Okay. Go ahead and do for brimstone.
Natural 20, 28.
Okay. Alright, cool. So yeah, you feel that, your bond with them's growing. So, they'll probably stay with you till morning at least now.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, Gale, anything that you'd like to accomplish during this?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Tasks? You want to forage for food even though you guys just loaded up for bear?
Yeah, probably a little bit.
Okay, go ahead and give me a survival check.
$24.
24. Give me a D12, sir. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. Let's do exotic. Give me a D6.
4.
Why will you guys not roll the Tongue of Madness again? Please, for the love of Jesus, roll the Tongue of Madness. That was so fun. Alright. And then... Okay. So you see a 2-foot-tall toadstool with orange and red stripes across its beige cap. I'm pretty sure you guys haven't come across this before.
I'll ask.
You don't see this.
Oh, I thought you were talking to all of them. Sorry.
No, just
No.
for him.
Okay.
Back.
Welcome back. Are you going to harvest it, Tess?
Sure.
Or do you want to do a check?
I suppose I should check first.
Alright, go ahead and give me a nature check.
19.
Okay. So as you you take a step towards it and you're reaching down to grab it and you check yourself a little bit.
Before I wreck myself.
Yeah. And it maybe doesn't seem quite right. Do you want to have anybody else look with you?
Yes. Let's find someone who knows mushrooms.
Okay. So who do you want to ask to help you? You have 2 people that are probably very mushroom friendly.
We'll ask Kit.
Kit?
If she's
Okay.
not still a bat.
No. Nope, I shifted out to talk to you. So I'm not a bat. And yes, I'm the mushroom lady apparently, so
Okay. Kit, you can go ahead and do a nature check on the toadstool that he is showing you. Or history, whatever works best for you. Actually. Oh, they're the same.
they're about the same, but they got a natural 20.
Okay. You would recognize this as Tamask. It's also known as the Devil's Mushroom.
Yeah.
Oh no! That doesn't sound very pleasing.
Oh, it sounds wonderful.
Oh.
And you would know that uprooting or destroying a Tamask causes it to expel a 15-foot radius cloud of poisonous spores. Creatures in the area.
You were gonna kill yourself
so-
with a nuclear bomb!
But does the stalk
So-
itself contain any poison or anything once you uproot it, or is it just
Hey,
make
any
yeah.
Once you
psychic
just
stuff.
once you uproot it, then the thing, it's the spores that are it, not necessarily the stalk itself.
The
No,
task points a big minotaur finger at it and says, "So it's fine, right?" And he leans down like he's going to start picking it up.
Cream backs up 20 feet?
There's probably an easier way to do this.
So
Easier way to pick a
there-
mushroom?
Yeah, cause that'll kill you.
It's tiny.
Yeah.
It's tiny little mushroom.
Kill you.
It's 2 foot tall.
Go
Back
ahead,
into
pick
the-
it,
I'm a
Task. Go
giant
ahead, pick it.
minotaur. Of course, a 2
Grab
foot tall
it.
mushroom is still smaller
Why
than
don't
me.
you ask Stool? Cause Stool probably will you listen to Stool? Like because I'm pretty
Wait,
sure
this
he's
isn't
probably
this
famous
isn't
too.
the mushroom that was cool, right?
No. This is
isn't the
new.
mushroom that-
I try to talk to it. Hey, what up,
God,
dude?
he's gonna.
So yeah, but yeah, that's what it is. If you guys want to try to, I guess, you could try to cut the stalk, trying to keep the cap.
Holy
Oh no,
shit.
actually no, I said uprooting or destroying it. So yeah, it would have to be a really high DC if you wanted to try to pick this without setting it off, so that you could later use it for whatever. But I just need to know if you want to try to do so, and then we'll decide and go from there.
Does he,
With this being like, could I dig around it and put it in a pot?
Oh my god, stop. Let's go.
You don't have a pot big enough for it. It's a 2
For-
foot tall toadstool.
Oh, it's a 2 foot tall. I thought it was like a tiny. Okay. Nope. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's just tinier than me.
I wouldn't pick it. And I start to walk back very far.
does it say anything?
No. Your spell's probably off by now.
It depends. It was like 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, it's still off.
Oh,
You guys are on the next leg of the journey. So.
at 11.
I feel like.
Shall we
should
go
leave
then?
That one. Yes. Let's leave that one.
I'm bored.
Alrighty. You guys heading on? Or Task, are you debating whether or not you're going to pick this? toadstool?
I'm not gonna go against everyone else's best intentions.
I'll
here.
let them know that it's gonna explode in a 20-foot ring of death. It will explode. It will take
Okay.
out quite a bit of land.
You guys are no fun.
So, do I have like a? Do we have any? Did we end up with any of the extra chainmail?
Yeah, we have chain shirts. We have 5 chain shirts.
Can we
They just
leave
got-
it behind at the mushroom in case anyone who's tracking us instead of trap.
You mean like a live hand grenade?
Yeah, they
As
go
a
to pick up.
mushroom?
They go to pick up the chain shirt and they dislodge a mushroom.
So you want to try to drape this chain shirt over the mushroom?
You don't have to do that. You can just put some string around the back of the chainmail, lay it up against the stock, and tie it around. And when people pull it, it'll either slice it or pull off the top.
Let the beat
Because
done.
it's not like there's kids or anything in the Underdark who could just come across this.
And even if they are, they shouldn't be out here.
What kids? Drow kids?
Well, you're closer to Durgard than you are to Menzo Branson, so.
The Dorgar or anything like Helmet, fuck it. Kill the kids, like, get it done early.
Oh, my molasses.
Whoa, Cree, that's a little dark.
What is going on? Now
Um,
get murdered.
You said you were bored. I'm just trying to liven it up.
So, I mean, it's a sound plan. It's a little risky that you might disturb the stock, but yeah,
Well, I didn't pack.
I would tell you that Riston would be totally behind doing this.
Could we at least use one of crossbows or the short swords instead of a chain shirt? Because I believe value-wise, the chain shirt is worth more.
Yeah, but you're not gonna be able to hide a string around a sword. You can hide the string in the shirt better than you can a sword.
What if we put a sword and a crossbow?
I mean, preferably what I would rather do is a chain shirt that someone is wearing. We exchange that for one of them and put the one that has their scent as the trap.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that.
I just want to make it a nice surprise for anyone who's still chasing our asses down.
Okay.
I'm not wearing a chain shirt, but yeah, if someone is, that works for me.
Okay, so you're gonna cut off some of your rope, or does someone have string that I'm not aware of?
I'm assuming that the rope that we have is fairly dense and not so we'd have to pull it apart and essentially destroy part of the rope. to make
Right.
Well, I
string.
mean, we have like 430 feet left or some shit like that.
Yeah, you guys got plenty of rope, so.
And
Yeah,
we
we just
don't-
cut
we
a
don't-
foot of it off and untwat
Yeah.
and yeah.
Yeah, unbraid it.
bury that little tripwire in the dirt around the mushroom.
Okay, so I need to know who's doing this. Like, who's digging around the mushroom?
I'm going to assume it's going to be a sleight of hand. I got a +5.
Wouldn't it be? Do you use survival to set traps?
I got a +5 in that too.
Oh, well, there you go.
No, I'm sorry. I thought you said I got +5 in nature, +7 in survival.
Yeah, I mean, but it's definitely going to be a sleight of hand check when you're trying to gingerly dig around a mushroom that could literally blow up in your face. So, because I mean, you're trying to set a trap on something that is dangerous. So,
I do
Well,
not.
in that case, it's kind of up to whomever would be doing it because I've only got a +2.
I don't know what Xandros has.
Not gonna-
Xandros, no, I'm gonna guess he's not very sleight of hand.
Completely asked.
It's
for
probably
those,
gonna
Plus
be-
2.
It's probably gonna be me or you.
Yeah,
Then
Kit's
it's
got a
a-
+5. Gales is horrible. Oh no, Gales is actually a +6. How the hell do you fail at stealing?
Exactly.
Yeah,
I roll
Yeah,
ones and twos, that's why.
Yep.
So yeah,
and my back pulls out handfuls of dirt. Good job, dude.
I think I rolled a 3 when I was stealing from kids.
yeah.
Yeah, you did. You fucking did, and I just was like,
So yeah, Gale has the best at +6 for sleight.
What do you want? I get an idea. I'm gonna try to druid craft another shroom that will like basically hide. Now, how you said it was 2 feet tall?
Yeah, it's a 2 foot
It's
tall.
pretty big. I wonder if I have the power to do that with druid craft. What do you think?
Is that a feature?
It's a cantrip,
Oh, okay.
but it's sort of open-ended to DM here. You know.
Flower blossom, seed pod, opener leaf, or a red bloom.
I don't know if my circle would help with that at all.
Kree goes up, grabs the piece of rope, grabs the chain shirt, put the chain shirt on the ground, tie the rope around the chain shirt, and then tie it around the stalk and bury the rope, and gets up and leaves.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
I am backing away.
23.
Okay. Yeah, I would say that, you know, while you're contemplating Gale on that, you see him totally be able to do that. So
Okay, I fell agree.
But yeah, I would say, I mean, you could have possibly, you know, with concentration, I would just have made your roll, like do a roll for it.
Okay.
And, but yeah.
Druid craft's
would-
all in a little gray
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, I mean, with what you were describing, like try to do, it would have been just a higher DC for it. But yeah, that would have been doable. But all right, so you have laid a chain shirt trap next to a Tamaz. Was there anybody in particular whose shirt that you changed out?
I have no idea who's wearing chain shirts. I'm gonna say
Probably it was either. Well, no, she would be wearing one. Was she?
Did we get like 5 spare last week?
You got
yeah, but we
five
want to
left.
swap it out for the scent.
Ront was probably the only one that would have been wearing a chain.
That's fine.
Because we got
Yes.
some week 1, like
Yeah.
session 1, we got some.
Yeah,
We
but
swapped
those
out
are all
the
gone.
rock.
Yeah, those you I thought all sold or traded in.
I thought someone
Yeah,
was
so
wearing
we traded
one.
all those first ones.
I assume
Yeah,
they
yeah,
had
we
one
geared
wearing.
everybody up from all the stuff. Yeah, everybody was wearing whatever, and then we sold the leftovers. So we just switched out Ront's from the 5 we got last week.
Yeah,
That way it
that works.
smells like Ron.
So now he has a nice, yeah. So now he has a nice, clean chain shirt.
Pat him on the shoulder and say, "Gift from friend Minotaur."
He just kind of looks at you.
Look, anyone who's still chasing us deserves that trap.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of you though, Cast, I don't know if you looked over the ability, but last week on your rage, your second rage, because your first one went to waste, we got the wild surge where you can blink.
Yeah, that's so
was
crazy. It's the barbarian.
Awesome. I was like, wait, 30 feet every turn as a bonus action? That's awesome. So yeah. And it helped out because it was tight quarters and you were able to blink right to a spot that needed to be. So, this kind of stuff. All right, cool. All right, so you guys are heading on down out of this cavern then?
Yep, for the city.
Okay, who gave me the 20 for this? Was that Kit? No, Gale?
Kid just rolled for the
Okay.
second leg of
Okay.
A18, I think.
All right, cool. All right, give me a roll, Cree.
4.
4. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Kit rolled for the second leg after you because the first leg was this. So yeah, you guys are able to continue going on. Cavern seems to be still going pretty smoothly. Nothing out of the ordinary. You guys are getting closer to the end where you're all starting to get a little tired. Creed, you want to start looking for a place to camp for the night?
Yeah.
Go ahead and do perception.
21.
Okay. I would say after a fashion, you find a nice little cubby to similar to what you kind of stayed in the previous night. You can't really see anything. There's no you got enough an indentation where there's nothing to be behind you. You've got an open area out in front of you, and you're able to camp for the evening.
So we completed day 18, right? So
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, so 18 is done. Who's taking first watch?
Guess I'll take watch.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Cool. So you guys are taking first watch. Okay, makes more sense now. Are you anything you guys want to accomplish on watch, or?
Yeah, I want to ask Gail if he knows anything about the Drow capital.
Afraid not. As I went down here looking for someone, and I got captured. That's all there is.
So you didn't find that someone yet, or?
But I'm hoping someone in Grackle's not close.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, I know as much as you do. We were locked in the cage for a while. I know they're a bunch of assholes. That's about it. Did I ask Eldith about Menzo? I feel like I did. Ask someone about Menzo.
You asked her about Gronald Brim, but I talked to her about Menzo already.
Yeah. You were initially wondering, Gale, because you weren't sure, I think, initially who, for what you're chasing, who or where they might have gone.
No, but I definitely know. Well, as far as I know, the Drow weren't involved.
Right.
My concern is with Derricker.
Yeah.
As far as I know.
Yeah, I think you talked to Helmuth and Pepito about Brackelstoff slave trade, whatever.
Yep. So, I mean, Gail, based on your history, you might have heard other things, but I leave that up to you.
Clearly, there's a lot of trading that goes down here, so not all of them are insane. So we could probably negotiate or discover things or find out information.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the next town.
Well, we will probably stick out like us, so I found as a group.
That's fine. I don't mind.
I mean, we've got people who have clearly not from the Underdark, including myself.
Yeah, that will pretty much keep everybody away from us except for the bad people, so we know if the bad people are trying to approach us, we know their intentions. Good people are going to stay away from this kind of group.
There are things that I need to take care of down here before I leave. So, as long as you understand that.
I'm pretty sure we all have something to take care of down here before we leave.
And I'm not
We'll take it as it comes.
not sure if you remember, but there's definitely some Dragonborn down here hunting me. So there's that to consider. Nothing a powerful ranger like you couldn't handle.
You stayed alive this long. I'm sure you can handle yourself as well.
Well, let's just say they have magic, and it definitely concerns me.
Yeah, we'll be all right. If we can survive the demon in that last city, we'll be fine no matter where we go. That's probably the first time I've been scared since I was like 15.
What happened when you were 15?
I got scared.
You've already got more out of him, Gale, than anybody else has.
I respect him as well. He does. I can always, like, for me, Kree is predictable because he's pragmatic. So there's nothing to worry about. Like, I can predict, like, what he's going to do and why. Okay, man.
I'm not. My behavior's not a big secret. Just everything.
You don't see
Everything else.
this. You're very upfront. I wish.
No. Yeah. Usually, if I'm hiding and you can't see me, then there's a reason I'm not letting you see me. So, no. I just want to make sure. See if anybody knew anything about the Drow capital. But we'll help you take care of whatever you got to take care of in this next town.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Cool. All right, gentlemen, give me a perception check, please, unless there's anything else that you wanted to take care of.
Ugh, 9.
9. Surprisingly, Gale's the one that's got his eyes and ears out for watch. Kree, you feel like you've just been left with more questions still than answers yet for what you're looking for. So it's got you kind of like thinking a little bit more on that than really looking out. But your watch passes without incident. You're able to go to the next step. Who's going next?
I can go.
Okay. Anybody in particular with you?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. We'll have
I gotta play with my pug.
we'll have Eldith go with you. Whoever was that you, Kree? So yeah, so Eldith will go with you on watch. You're gonna try to feed the bugs and stuff again?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
24.
Okay. And that's for fire?
Fire.
Okay.
And then brimstone was 16.
Okay. Alright. Fire definitely seems to be taking a liking to you still. You know, almost like as soon as like you kind of sit down and get in position and like start reaching for the bag, where I'm assuming you're feeding the lizard meat to it now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As you go, like, it kind of skitters over to you. like he's expectantly, like he knows what's coming.
Food.
Brimstone's just, doing their thing, and once he like kind of hears the eating, then we'll skitter over and do it. So not quite as quick and perceptive to the ritual yet, but definitely forming a bond still. Okay.
Sweet.
Alrighty then.
Baby bugs. Buggies.
So yeah. Anything else that you'd like to do on your watch?
Just play with them and feed them, and that's
Okay.
about it.
Alrighty. Yeah, other than that, I mean, Eldith, I don't think really would do more than just keep her stuff going on. She would probably just do casual conversation with you. But if you're just going to be focused on that, or did you want to chat with her at all?
Probably focus on trying to get them to become my friends.
Okay.
Never leave me.
Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
$26.
Okay. Yeah. Even though you're doing that, you're keeping an eye out on what's going on. You see Eldith doing the same thing. A couple times where it looks like she's gonna start talking, just making some chit chat with you to pass the time. She sees that you're just involved in your plants and just shrugs it off, and then just keeps an eye out looking for stuff. But yeah. Other than that, nothing else really happens with your section of the watch.
Sweet.
Okay. Then who is going to go last? You want Xandros to do it, or you want to take a task? Or...
I can go last.
Okay. Stu will happily sit up with you. And Jibjar will stay up as well.
Cass jokingly tells them, "That was close. I almost blew us up."
Yeah, it might have been kind of funny.
That draws an intriguing look from Tass, but he lets it slide.
But not like blow up, but just what would have happened.
I don't know. I didn't ask. She just said it would be bad.
Yeah.
I guess it's pretty dangerous down here. How does anyone live here?
Get by. Probably no different than most places, because I've been to the surface once. Kind of scary at that big sky. So just all that openness, a little bit freaky. At least here you always have a roof over your head. Granted, you never know what's going to drop from that roof and bite your head off. But yeah. So yeah, it's fascinating though. There's different things that pop up. There's beauty in it if you look at it the right way. I mean, just look at all the different plants that we encounter that do different things.
I suppose that's fair.
Everything has its uses. And for once, you actually just see Jimgar with like kind of a more serious expression on his face when he like kind of realizes what he's saying. He like shakes his head and is like, what am I talking about? He's like, what kind of game are we playing tonight? And he like kind of rubs his hands together, knowing that you've bet him in the past and stuff.
Cass seems lost, thinking about what to play.
Okay. Jim's already like trying to come up with something because he doesn't tell Tass this, but he's been the entertainment when he's been sleeping. So he's like, well, I can't get him to throw a thing on his own horn.
Or can you? Just saying.
You see Jim Jar sitting there, and he's like, I have a game. You stand against the wall. You can't move though. And I try to make tosses onto your horn with these rings. And he pulls out like 3 rings.
Tass seems mildly insulted.
That'll be fun. If I miss, you win. But you can't move.
It seems like maybe we should pay attention to what's going on around us and not my horn.
See him put his hands in his pockets and just stomp off to the other side of the cavern mouth. So yeah, but yeah, is there anything that you wanted to accomplish yourself on watch?
Make sure nobody sneaks up on us to kill us.
Okay, let's go ahead and do perception checks then.
Apparently it's not going to be that. 8.
8. Okay. Jim Jar rolled a 12. But you guys are talking. You're still pondering the fact that he wanted to throw rings around your horns. I mean, of course you should be offended if that happens. I mean, these are your horns. They're part of you. You know? How would he like it if you try to toss a ring on his pointy little ears, So, but in doing that, you guys are sitting there talking. You hear kind of you out of the corner of your eye, you see Jim Jar kind of tense up a little bit, and he kind of like looks over to you and just gives you like this thing, like he like touches his ear that he thought he heard something.
Tass will rise to his feet and quietly prepare for anything that might appear.
Okay. Go ahead and give me another perception check.
Nine.
Okay. Alright. Jim Jar listens a little bit more, and he's nodding his head like he definitely hears something, but it's definitely like a slithering, maybe a little scrape here and there. And he's kind of like, he points down the one way, because you guys are heading west-ish still, but he kind of points back to the east, he's like, it's coming from that, not saying anything, but like pointing so that you could try to make sure what he's saying, like
Right.
It's coming from that side.
Tass will approach the direction that he intended, but not go very far.
So you're just gonna kind of go to the mouth, because I would say you're probably like in like a little, probably like maybe 15-20 foot little like bowl that's kind of in the cavern, like kind of bowls out on a cavern wall.
Yeah.
So that's where you guys are at exactly.
He will cautiously approach the mouth.
Okay. Go ahead and give me another perception check.
19.
Okay. You can hear the sound yourself now, and it's definitely seems like it's getting closer. And it sounds like it's encompassing a decent-sized area.
Tass will attempt to hide, but motion for Jim Jar to awaken somebody.
Okay. Jim Jar would probably go and get Cree as the most serious from the stuff that he would do. So Jim Jar comes over and like shakes your shoulder, Cree.
You know.
He's like, and he like puts his like finger to his lip, and it's like, and he kind of like points to his ear, and then he points to where Tast is like kind of waiting by the mouth of the thing, and like he kind of like does like a finger walking on his hand thing to try to explain it.
Can I hear it?
Go ahead and roll a perception check with advantage.
Yeah, 26.
Yeah, you can hear the sound, and it's the same sound that you heard back.
Now, is this a sound that we heard like before we got to that town that blew up by the demon? I can't remember what came up out of the ground, but didn't we hear it coming first?
No, it's not that. You guys haven't heard this before.
All right, and it just sounds like slithering. Doesn't sound like a bunch of, skittering footsteps. It just sounds like something slithering.
Right.
So it sounds more like one creature than 5 or 6 of something.
Yes.
Okay.
Tast will duck down and ready his longsword.
Yeah, I mean, I'll notch an arrow in stealth to try to see if I can, like I did last time, go back a little bit and see if I can find this thing.
Okay, go ahead and give me a stealth check with advantage.
20.
Okay. Feel pretty well.
And they have disadvantage. And they have disadvantage on their perception to see. All right, yeah. So I'll just go back, a little bit at a time to see if I can see this thing. See if I can hear if it's getting closer, or if it did like it did last time and it just stopped.
So as you get close to the edge, like where Tast is, and you start going, you kind of still hear the movement, and you realize that it's coming from almost above you.
Okay. So I'll look up. I can see 90 feet in the dark.
And let me just double check something. Okay. And what you see is, whoops, there we go. We'll say that everybody else is kind of sleeping here. Hit with her beetles. Jim Jar would be kind of over here, close to you guys too. So we'll say that we'll pretend the mouth of the cavern is here.
Okay.
And you guys are here, and then you see this on the ceiling, but it needs to be.
So it's on the other side of the wall, basically.
Yeah, it's almost, it's not quite above you, but it's up on the cavern ceiling.
It hasn't seen us yet.
Not that
Could we
you
even
can
know?
really tell.
The thing doesn't look like it even has
Well,
eyes.
I mean, does it look like it's moving directly towards us, or if it's just moving in the general direction? I mean, that should tell us if it thinks that it knows where we're at.
There's a way that I make this damn thing bigger. It's like there.
Oh, damn.
It's large.
Yeah, I see that.
Um,
And we
Yeah.
couldn't see that before it got on top of us.
well, it was slithering on the ceiling.
All right.
So, you heard it, but I mean, most people don't look up when they're looking for stuff. You know, you hear stuff.
Literally every fight that we've been in since we've been down here, shit has dropped from the
This is
ceiling.
true.
I don't know why we wouldn't look at the ceiling. I guess is my point.
Yeah.
To be fair, I never told him that I looked up.
Well, I never told him I looked down to the left, to the right, straight. I mean, I just assumed when I said I'm looking for something that I'm looking everywhere.
Okay.
That's fine.
But also, I mean, with it, like, it's not like it's hanging down from the ceiling. Like,
Right.
it's, I mean, from what you can tell, it's some sort of ooze that when it's crawling across the ceiling, it's basically like, think of like wallpaper being pulled along a surface. I mean, it's super thin.
Sure.
So, with that, so, but yeah, so that when you finally go look up and see, you don't see eyes per se, so you can't really tell if it's seen you. It hasn't made a move yet. So, if you like, I will give you 3 an action before we roll initiative.
Okay.
Are you still there?
Yep. I was reading this spell that I didn't even realize I got based on my discipline. This shit's funny. It's called a rope trick. It's almost like a tiny height of 60 feet in the air.
Okay. All right, so I would say that this is probably about 20 feet above you.
Okay.
So what would you like to do?
Well, I'm going to quietly move back and begin waking everybody else up if it's coming towards us and not keeping going.
Okay. Half?
I am going to move in the opposite direction as though I have not seen it yet.
So you're gonna go down the cavern?
Sort
Or
of.
are you gonna
basically? So what I
Go ahead.
want to do is I want to give it the impression we don't know it's there, but I don't want
Okay.
to lead it back to the rest of the team.
Okay. So can you move past that wall that you're at or no?
Yes, I don't have vision though.
Okay. Do you have it? Oh, you have it from where you're at, kind of. Let's see if you move. Do you have it if you're here?
No. Or I mean, maybe it's dim. I can't really.
Oh, it might be. They might have it set for night. Hold on.
Because I can't see anything. I can only see my token in the map that we've unlocked.
Here, let's do this.
Now I can't see anything.
Whoops. Delete. Here, let's do this. La, la, la. Oh, no, that's making it dark. Okay, hold on. You should have dim vision for at least 10 feet because of your thing. There you go. Alright, so
Yeah.
that's where you want to move to, essentially? We'll say that.
Yeah. That's
Okay. Cool. And I would say Jim Jar would kind of slowly make his way over this way once he's seen kind of like what you guys were doing. Alright. And with that, the ooze, let's see here.
who's gonna take me to dinner?
Is going to start, because like I said, it was 20 feet up on the ceiling, so it's going to start heading towards the wall over you and start coming down, like it just like slid the 10 feet over. So basically just imagine that this thing is essentially right above you, but it's there.
I don't want to imagine it. Everything about imagining that is creeping me out.
So it's kind of shifted over that side there. So all right. So I say with that turn, everybody is roused from their slumber, and you could kind of let them know what's going on.
Suppose that answers the question about whether or not it's us. Ugh, creepy. Yeah.
All right. So let's do this. Why did that not work? Everybody, roll initiative. Make sure you have your token chosen before you.
Ooh.
Oh, hell yeah. That one, baby.
Oh, these things happen.
Why did yours not take it?
Winter.
Well, I put yours in. So. And at this point, well, not quite yet. I guess is actually.
Hell, I'm still amazed of Kree's initiative roll. Like, how is that possible?
He's got a +9. I mean,
Yep.
Never seen it.
Dread Ambusher gives me a +4 basically, and I had a +5 to begin with.
You know what? I think I played with Refined Ranger for so long, where it just flat out just gave you advantage instead of like a huge bonus.
Mm.
It's probably.
okay. So, let's begin combat. Cast, you're up. This thing is now, I would say it's above you, but maybe only 15 feet about this time. Part of it's like on the wall, like cavern wall, like coming down a little bit.
Does it have a color to it?
It's yellow.
Can I hold my action in case it attacks me?
What action would you like to hold?
If it attacks me, I'm gonna attack it
With what?
with Shatter Spike as bludgeoning.
Okay.
Because it looks squishy.
Okay. Alrighty. Xandros' turn. What are you gonna have Xandros do?
He might be tall enough to hit the thing already. Some of
He's
us have height
probably
issues.
close. Yeah, I mean, if he got over there, he probably could. Yeah, he's 7'7". So
Probably another 5 feet for the axe.
arm and axe, yeah. So maybe not quite, but close.
If he jumped 2 feet, he probably could.
Parkour.
Yeah, if he jumped to swing, he probably could hit it. So, and he has what? He has 30 feet of movement. So, yeah, he can't get there unless he dashed. So he'd have to use his action to dash. Best he could get would be right there. Do you want me to move him there, or can you move him?
I cannot move him. I can't stand.
Okay.
I don't know how far you said.
That's right. Get that effect off so I can do it. Okay. All right, so Xandros' turn is done. Kree, your turn.
And we're gonna. Well, I heard this before, so it's been following us, I'm assuming, or it's a different one. Either way, they're creepy as fuck. I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay.
I don't know why it rolls damage, but whatever. And I level 1, so And
Okay.
then I'm going to take my 3 attacks to it
Okay.
with my longbow.
Okay.
27 to hit.
Yep.
That's 8 damage, plus I believe my hunter's mark damage. As soon as I find it. Oh, it's just a 1d6. I'll just roll that here. So that's 14 damage on the
Okay.
first shot. Second attack. 13.
13 hits.
9 plus 13 more.
Was that for 100 mark
And then
again?
my-
You get that every time?
Yep, says every time I hit.
Okay.
You have it. Yeah, it says to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon.
Okay.
And the dread ambusher attack. 23 to hit.
Mhm.
12 bow damage. 2 hunter's mark damage. And 2 dread ambusher damage. So
Okay.
14, 16 more points.
Alrighty.
And that's it.
Alrighty. It is the ooze's turn. It is going to go down the 10 feet and make attacks at you, sir. Test. Since it is going for you, you can go ahead and do your attack first, since it did move towards you.
Okay. First attack is a 19
That hits.
for 9 bludgeoning,
Okay.
and then 21 for the second,
Okay.
for 11 damage.
Okay.
And I don't get a bonus action, right? Because I held.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you would have needed to declare your bonus action.
No, you're good.
Alright. Alright. It's going to make its attack at you. A 15 to hit.
15 does not.
Alright. And that is it. Yeah, because it just gets the 1. Alright. But now it is, it's not on the ground yet, but it's on the wall, basically touching the ground, if that makes sense. Jim Jar's turn.
I yell out, it makes squishy sounds when I hit it.
Is that...
Kill it with fire.
He is going to shoot it with his hand crossbow. 2 hits. That is 9 points of damage. Alright. That's his turn. Kit, your turn.
How far is it up?
It's on the wall, basically touching the ground.
Okay. How wide is the cavern? Where it's at?
I mean, it's probably, I'd say 15, 20 feet wide. I mean, it's on the wall, like getting into your cover. So. It's a 10 by 10 beast on the wall. And it's right, Tast is standing right next to it on the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna warn him to stable himself. And I will cast Tidal Wave.
Oh boy.
Okay.
It needs to make.
Cass will begin to mumble out, "Is that a cow joke?" But then he's interrupted by the fact that there's a tidal wave coming at him.
Yeah. Stabilize yourself. Giving you enough warning to try to not knock you down too. So. It needs to make a DC 16 save.
Okay.
Go stable yourself.
Okay, it passes its save.
Okay. With a pass, it doesn't get knocked down.
On a failed save, it does this. On a successful, it takes half as much damage and isn't knocked prone. So,
So it is not
Tast,
knocked
you need to roll the save as well.
What is it?
A 16 dexterity save.
Okay, that's fine. I've got advantage on dexterity saves that I can see coming. Dirty 20.
Okay, so you pass. So roll your damage 4d8 kit.
23.
That's what you rolled?
Yep.
Okay. So then, Chas,
Yeah,
we
to the,
each
I
take
took the Shaken
11
Shield
points.
Master.
So you take 11 points of damage.
Okay. So I can do a bonus action, right?
Yeah, as long as it's not a spell.
Okay. I'll
Unless the spell. Unless it's a
Okay.
cantrip that says that you can do it.
yeah, I'll shillelagh.
Alright.
It's the buffing my staff.
Right.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. Eldith is up. She's going to shoot as well. Next to hits. Alright. She got it for 10 points of damage. Alrighty then. Ooh, that's a natural one. Don't roll one. Okay, it's a 2. She just misfires. Tast, as you're sitting there, like trying to, like, you know, like shake the water off you as you're shaking your horn, you see an arrow shoot between your horns and hit the wall above you. And Eldith looking sheepishly. Sorry.
This happens way too often.
Bronx is going to He's going to move there and just hold his action with his longsword. So, action. Great axe. His great axe. Sorry. Until he gets a chance to attack. Gale, your turn.
Ooh. That tabaxi thing. Look that up. Feline agility. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna double my speed with feline agility.
Okay.
I'm gonna get up on it.
Alrighty.
Sweet Texas rock. I'm going to bonus action. Oh, actually, stop about 20 feet away.
You guys still have me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I just got a message saying that I lost connection to the server.
Uh-oh.
Freaking out.
Wait
Yeah,
a
I saw
second.
you lose connection to Forge.
Let me just double check something. Okay, it's reestablished. I'm just going to connect again to the Forge. Everything's still showing. It's really slow.
Alright. So I'm gonna get here. I'm gonna bonus action Tiger.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pounce. 20
Okay.
feet. Boom.
Alright. It's on the wall. So...
Parkour
I knock
kitty.
it off the wall with my claw.
So I would say that you... I don't know how that would necessarily... I'm trying to picture how that would work.
I have a feeling this is about to get knocked into me. So not only did I get just hit by a waterfall, now I'm gonna get a news dropped on top of me.
Well, it's a news. It's got mass. It's not like it's massless.
Alright.
Yeah. I would say you could hit the wall, but you're going to have to, I guess, make a save coming down from it. Does that make sense?
Or
Because
what?
it's like a cat, like jumping and hitting the wall, and you're just gonna have to make the save just to
landing.
make sure you land it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
So
Fucking hot.
okay.
Alright, so should I make the attack first or the save?
Yeah.
first?
Let's do the attack first because you're going to hit it in some, or possibly hit it. Who knows? Maybe you trip on your pounce and you smash into the wall next to it.
Alright, so 2 hit, and that is a claw. Ooh!
Nice, natural 20.
Okay. All right.
Hero landing
so-
mode.
So this is a claw attack. So it's slashing damage, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
3, oh fuck. D8. So I add another D8, right?
No, you would just double that damage. So you rolled a 1. So you get 2 plus 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
So 5 damage, but he does have to make a thing. DC 13 strength,
Okay.
or be knocked prone.
Okay. Well, it's immune to prone.
Fuck you.
So, but when you did that,
Oh, jellies.
Hey, nat 20. Come on. Oh god.
Babies.
Oh, that's not going to be a baby. Don't worry.
So this will call this actually 1. Let's see here. Okay. So he is right here. It splits, and you have there's another ooze right there.
I do not see it on my screen if I'm supposed to.
How about now?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I just since it's partially covered, can you still move your token, Cam? Okay. Cool. Perfect. All right. All right. I'm assuming that you're not having fire and brimstone attack, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. Cool.
What? Why aren't they pulling their weight?
And then okay, yeah. So Ront moves. So
The ooze is gonna eat them.
It's gonna eat me.
All right, Laura Bailey.
I tried to get it away from you.
all right, Tess, your turn. Dripping wet, arrow stuck in the wall above your horns. You have 2 oozes in front of you.
Tass is gonna yell out, "You bounced it in half!" And then he's
Why?
going to rage.
Like, ooh.
Okay.
So, roll D8.
Oh, for your wild surge.
Yep.
What you get? What you
So, magic infuses one weapon of choice that you are holding. Until your rage ends, the weapon's damage type changes to force, and it gains the light and thrown property. With a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet, if the weapon leaves your hand, the weapon reappears in your hand at the end of the current.
get? Okay.
Nice chain of return.
Mm-hmm. So,
At full
first thing we are
damage.
going to do is smashy on the nearest half ooze.
Okay. So which weapon are you infusing that with?
Shatter Spike.
Okay. And that's what you're going to smash with?
Yes.
So, because if a normal range is 20, if you're within 20 feet of it, it's a disadvantage. Right? Because it's like a hand crossbow, essentially. If you're within 30, or no, 30 feet, you have to be within a hand crossbow. It's like what I'm thinking of. Oh, wait, no, you have to, as long as you're throwing it within 20 feet, that's fine. Never mind, I got it backwards. We're good. Never mind, disregard. I got it backwards last week then. I was thinking that. We're good. Carry on. Smashy smash.
Okay. First attack. Does a 17 hit.
Yep.
2d4. 12 plus 2, 14 force damage.
Okay. Let me just double check something. Okay. So that one is dead.
I can't see the other one. Am I within melee or
Yeah.
am I 20 feet away?
Yeah, you're within 20 feet. So it's basically where Gale's at.
I can't see Gale. I
Oh, okay.
can't move back into the playfield because it says that I can.
Oh. There you go. How about that?
Try
Oh,
using
okay.
the turn order to see things.
Mhm. I'll just approach to the opposite side of Gale and smashy again.
Okay.
$27. I suspect hits.
I would say that it probably does.
$12 damage. 12 force.
Okay. Alrighty. It is so forced damaged.
Thusly forced.
Yep. So it's Xandros' turn. Where would you like him to be? Scott,
Pardon?
you're doing Xandros.
Oh.
Or do you want me?
Let me pull up his character sheet. Let me know what that fool can do.
He gets two. Actually, he gets two weapon attacks, or he gets 2 attacks per action, and then he gets his bonus attack. He, since he's a dual wielder, he can use his modifier.
I don't know if he would know.
His intelligence is 8. And no one said anything.
I just remarked that he pounced him in half, but that didn't really explain anything.
No, it did not.
His sword is glowing green, though. So,
Yeah. His axe.
so he knows there's danger somewhere.
I'm guessing he would just attack.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So
Let me move this one off. That one's dead. Oh shit! I should.
oh, I suppose.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
17 hits.
Was that with his plus?
Yes.
All right. And he can attack. Actually, no. He would only do 1 attack. So it'd be 1d8 plus 3. You want to roll damage, or you want me to roll it?
I can roll it. I've got the.
Okay.
4.
4.
damage.
Okay. All right. So when he swings his battle axe, that's flashing green. It splits again. Okay. So this one is there. You guys already got it. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let's move everybody up one just for the sake of visibility.
And I think he should headbutt the second time.
Okay. So it would be an unarmed strike.
For a 14 to hit.
A 14 hits, and it's 4
4
damage. Okay, and then the dual wielding would basically, to me, would be with a weapon. So if you want to attack, use your bonus action attack with a weapon, you can.
You know how to punch somebody twice?
With
I think
the
that
bonus
he would-
action is a 2-weapon fighting, so it's a
Oh,
weapon.
okay.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know if he would be unnerved at the fact that it's split in half when he attacked it last.
okay.
They got to
All right.
appeal to the meta of the GM at that point.
Yeah, I would say that based on the fact that it's a thing, I don't think he would swing again. Cree, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna fire arrows at this guy.
Okay.
$23 to hit.
Okay.
8 plus 13 damage.
Okay. Next attack.
Oh, I guess I forgot that. I moved my hunter's mark, obviously.
Right. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, next attack. Nat 20 for 31. So that's 10 for the first roll. Just for whatever reason, it rolls twice. So that's no. It was 4 plus 6, 4, 8 plus 6. So it's 14 plus 17 more damage.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Jim Jar is a little puzzled now that there's, what do you call it? Yeah, and he's just going to shoot. That hits. He does 10 points of damage. Okay. That's his turn. Kit, your turn.
Chilling touch one.
Which one?
There's 2 of them now?
Yeah.
Somebody was special? Okay. I guess the one... That one?
Okay.
That's in front
Go
of...
ahead and roll your attack.
$26.
That hits. Roll damage.
12.
12.
12 necrotic.
Oh, okay. 2d8. Okay. I was like, how are you getting 12 when it's only 1d8 by itself? Gotcha. You covered.
I leveled up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I just clicked the button where it
No.
says necrotic little damage, and it
Yeah.
gave me 2 of them, and I'm like, 12.
Yeah, hold on one second.
Okay.
Headset was dying. Alright. Yeah. No, you're all good. I was just looking at it. Because I was reading the stuff just to double check the damage, even though I should know this. It's my favorite spell since it annoys Scott so much. Alright. Anything else?
Nope. just that.
All right, so it's
Actually,
okay.
can I use my bonus action to summon a healing spirit?
Yeah.
I can do that.
Well, let me see. Yeah, one bonus action. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you cast a cantrip before, so yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I will summon the spirit next to task,
Okay.
and then
Ping for me where you want it. Just hold it down.
why can I?
Just hold it down. Hold down left click. There you go. All right. Whoops. My favorite Chushar is the healing spirit.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Um,
Poker Jelly's turn. He is going to attack Xandros since he's right in front of him. No wait, he has a +4 to hit, so it's 18 to hit, which does hit him. Oh, double sixes. So 14 points of bludgeoning damage and 3 points of acid damage. So,
Can he react with Stone's Endurance?
yes.
As a reaction, reduce damage dealt to you by 1d12 plus 0 once per short rest.
Okay, go ahead and roll the d12.
I rolled a 12.
Okay, so that was a total of 14 plus 3, 17, so he takes 5 points of damage.
I'm going to react as well. Which one attacked him?
3.
I take a claw swipe at it, or bite.
Okay,
Part of my sentinel feet.
okay, yep.
Let's see. $17.
17 hits, roll damage.
8.
Okay. Alrighty. Cool. That's his turn. Eldith is going to take 2 shots at this one. Miss. Oh wait, no, that's not a miss. That's a hit. That's 9 on the first one. Three counts. Okay. All right. Cool. That's Eldith's turn. It's Jelly 2's turn. And it is going to 1 to 2 tasks, 3 for the tiger, 5, 6 Xandros. Is going to be a miss. All right. Ront's turn. So Ront, let's see how smart Ront is. Ront's not very smart. So he's going to move to here. And Let's see. Seven or lower, he fails. All right. We'll say that Ron realizes enough to not swing his sword or his great axe at it.
Heads work well.
What can he do? He's going to basically take the sword that he had from the drow, because he still had that when you guys hadn't gotten rid of that from when he got his weapon, and he's just going to stab it to do piercing and not slashing damage. But since he's not really used to swinging it that way, he fails. So he misses with his attack. Gale, your turn.
Okay, I'll bite the one in front of me.
Alrighty.
Twelve hit.
12 hits. Roll damage.
Woof. 4 big old damages.
Okay. That's 2. Hold on 1 second. Use that.
Another 1.
Okay. All right. All right. So that was your attack. All right. We're skipping the Beatles and Stool. Cast. Your turn, sir.
Pass is going to yell out, "No blades! No blades!" and smashy, smashy.
Okay.
First attack is a 21.
Okay, that hits. Which one? You can only get 2. Well,
Left
actually, you
is
can
the
hit
one
the
I
other
can
one.
hit.
Well, you have your weapon in.
Yeah.
So you're still in range, so you could
We'll
hit either
start-
one. So
We'll start with the left one.
okay.
For 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Second attack.
So a 21.
Okay. Damage.
That one is 16 bludgeoning damage.
If this thing had blood, you would think that it would take if you just had one more hit.
Well, I do have bonus action horns.
Okay.
No, bonus action hammering horns immediately after you hit with a creature with a melee attack as part of the attack action. You can use a bonus action to attempt to shove that target with your horn. Doesn't do damage. I'm thinking of the other. Never mind.
You're thinking of the Goring Rush?
Yeah.
Probably.
But I've got a.
You need 20 feet. Or that's after you use the dash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, your horns regular, you can make an unarmed strike with them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It just doesn't do me any good to move him at the moment.
Yeah.
So we're good.
Okay. Xandros' turn. He now knows to not use his axe.
He is going to punch and headbutt.
Okay. Is he going to 3 or 2?
Starting with 3. No, starting with 2.
Okay. Roll your attack.
A 13.
13 hits,
Okay.
and it's dead.
And then he's gonna lean over and headbutt the other one.
Okay, roll your attack.
That's better. That's a 23.
Okay. So that's 4 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know how crazy he was.
Okay. Kree, your turn.
Fire a couple arrows.
Okay.
Bonus action, move on his move.
Okie dokie.
27 to hit. 10 plus 13 damage.
Alrighty. Next one.
16 to hit. 7 plus 10 more damage.
Alrighty.
That's it.
Alright. Jim Jar is gonna fire. Jim Jar is gonna hit. Jim Jar does decent damage. 10 points for Jim Jar on the bows or crossbow, pretty good. Alright. Kit, your turn.
On my bonus, I'm gonna move. Can he move behind the spirit? Can it move behind Gale?
I didn't think the spirit could move.
I think you can on a bonus action.
Oh yeah, bonus action you can move the spirit up to 30 feet to a space. Okay.
Yeah, and
So
it
you
was
wanted
only
to
like
move it there. Yeah, you're good.
no, one over.
One over here.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, right there. I'll have it heal task since I may have hit him with water.
Typical druid.
I thought he needed a bath.
Okay, so what happens? So for this spell, because I was like, wait a minute, I'm familiar with this spell because I used this when I was my druid. The person has to use their movement to move into the space. You don't get to deal with it. So, and it can do, So, and it can heal up to a number of times equal to 1 plus your spellcasting ability.
It can heal up to
nine times.
Yeah, 9 times.
And it's 1d6 for each time that somebody moves into it. So.
Okay, but all right. I will chilling touch the one.
No ice knife?
I can slash damage you. Didn't I do enough carnage to somebody already?
No.
Alright.
21.
21 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Jimmy. Kill your character.
10.
Nice.
Okay. 10 points of damage. Okay. It is Jelly's 3's turn. Tiger or Sandros, man. He takes the meat shield serious. And I have been rolling like shite. Okay.
Did it hit?
No.
Now.
Elda.
Let me read sample where they have to hit it. No.
If it makes an attack, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. Tag it. Bite. Yeah.
That hit. Damage.
not roll a 1 again.
You're good.
All right.
All right, Eldith's gonna shoot her 2 shots. She hits on the first one. And misses the second one with a natural 1. Let's see here. Oh shit, she rolled a 1. Okay, let's see here. All right, we're gonna roll a d6. Throw out the 6, and it's gonna go left to right. So 1, 2, 3. So starting here, 1, 2, 3. Ron's 4. The jelly's 5. And actually, you know what? 6 is gonna be Eldith, just because she rolled that. She shoots herself in the foot. 8 damage. All right.
Nice.
All right. Jeez. It's been horrible. Ront is seeing Sandro's punching and headbutting is going to attempt to do the same. That hits. He gets a +4 as well, so it takes 4 damage. And second hit. 4 damage. Okay. Okay. Gale, your turn.
Druids don't get 2 attacks, do they?
No. If the beast you're going into does, though.
Right, multi-attack. Okay. Multi.
But does it say multi-attack like 1 bite and 2 claw?
No.
Or
That's pretty rare for druid shapes, but bear is one of them.
Rip.
Holy shit, I missed it.
What'd you get? 7? Yeah. You did. You go to bite at it, and there's just so many other bodies around that you're like, your subconscious is like telling you to be careful while you're trying to bite this. So,
In a rare moment,
in a rare moment, you snap your jaws on empty air.
Gale is choosing to be careful.
Yeah.
Watch the tongue.
All right. We are at you fast.
Okay, so my movement here is prohibitive for a melee attack, but I can
You
move
have your wild surge on your weapon.
away, and then I can throw my Shatter Spike as hard as freaking possible.
You could actually stay. Like I was thinking of it backwards. So as long as you have to be within 20 for the throw. That's the normal range. Anything.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking of it that you like in the essence of a
Right,
longbow,
it has a minimum
where if you're
range.
yeah. So
Or it has an optimal range.
right.
All right then. But unfortunately, because it leaves my hand with the first attack, I think I only get the 1 attack, right?
Play it red. Let's see here.
Because it ends at the end of my current, or it ends at the end of the current turn. So I don't think it comes back to me until everyone's active.
Yeah. So you would only get the 1 attack.
Okay. Well. Does a 15 hit?
Yes, it does. Damage.
Damage is 15 points.
15.
Correct.
If only you were able to take that second attack. Alrighty. You want to do anything else on your turn?
No, I think I'm good for now.
Okay. Xandros. Gonna have him punch and headbutt.
Yeah.
All right. Roll your attack.
13.
13 does hit. And his damage from his punch as he winds up his fist kills Jelly 3. And that brings combat to a close. Good job, y'all.
You say that, but I still seem to think there was somebody who damaged me that's still alive.
There's a spirit. There's a spirit right next to you. Just walk into the spirit. Walk
So
into
yeah.
the spirit. I
So
promise.
you can walk into the spirit and heal up to 1d6. It's got 9 things left. So between you and Xandros, and then Elvith is just hanging her head in shame, so she's not gonna go.
1d6.
So, so Cree would like to have a discussion with Kit.
I
Meanwhile,
would need to
Gail's gonna
use
try to eat
4
some
of
jelly.
them.
Come on, DM. Gail wants to eat more shit.
6-1.
Let's let's have them have their conversation
Your healed
first.
full.
Okay.
Kit, why do we have these fire beetles?
They create light.
No. I mean, what's the purpose of having these things? Besides the fact they make skittering noises, more things to look after, more things that can be heard, more things that we have to feed. What's their purpose for us?
They create ambient light.
Xandros and
Everybody has their light.
Xandros and Cass use 6 charges.
Okay.
Okay.
So they serve no purpose, is what we're saying.
In case something gets close to me.
It does what? That's what I'm trying to figure out what they do.
They'll help us find stuff, like edible stuff. They eat our remnants that we don't want to eat. So people cannot track us with our waste.
That's not what you've been feeding them, though.
Do you want to feed the lizard food? Meat? You'd
Yeah.
like the lizard meat, I can give you some.
No.
These things are poop beetles?
I guess.
They're not dung beetles. They're
Beetles.
they're fire beetles. They're not.
Yeah,
Dung
they're just fire beetles. They don't eat shit.
You know what? You don't know that!
Unfortunately, Xandros doesn't have vision, and I'm clicked on Xandros, so I can't see anything.
You can't do the little left click thingy.
Or just highlight outside anywhere in the map. Just like
No, that doesn't work because we don't all share vision.
Oh, okay. On mine it does.
Like if I hit escape, it just takes me to the window. I can show you on my stream. Yeah, I don't know. But I can't see tasks to click on him.
Oh, because Xandros doesn't have vision?
Yeah.
You see the ping?
Yes.
That's you.
Yeah, but I can't. There's nothing there, so I can't click on.
Oh, I didn't know if you clicked on the square if it would work. That sucks.
There we go.
I agree. There we go. Yay, I'm myself again.
Okay.
Yay!
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
All right, I'll just walk away from the conversation.
Not quite sure what they're gonna do yet, but they're here.
For now.
So
Pass and Xandros are having a conversation about how cool it was that he punched that jelly to death.
He totally agrees with you. Gale, let's do a Constitution saving throw. See if you're going to be able to stomach eating the jelly.
Are you fucking you? And you guys think I'm weird for plucking out fucking eyes?
Oh
Keep
no,
doing it.
no. We know how weird he is.
So yeah, you take a bite, you start chewing, and all of a sudden it's hairball time, and you just start, you know, that comes out. Some other stuff that you didn't recognize.
How'd that taste, Kitty?
You guys are near like in I mean, I know Task has a cat, so I don't know if anybody else has, but you know, like
Pass is really
the
grossed
stomach
out.
just hurts. Yeah.
He mentions it looks like we've gutted a tiger shark. Is that a license plate? What's a license plate?
So
And
yeah.
I'll look at Kree and I'll go, you'd rather have that hanging around?
To be fair, that thing was in prison with us.
And it coughs up hairballs every other day.
It fights.
He's good fight. I don't
Okay.
think he did anything.
Alrighty. So we'll say with that, you guys would need to complete the long rest. Or those that were woken up would end up having to take a point of exhaustion, not including yourself, since your meditation stuff.
Well, we don't want that. So.
Yeah. We'll
Okay.
finish the 2 hours.
All right. So yeah, so you guys are able to finish that, and you've completed the full. You will start the day at day 19.
Start of the day.
And that's where we'll end it for tonight. So we don't have a repeat of last week. I totally lost track of time. Granted, we were in the middle of a fight. But either still. But fun session. I'd never seen ochre jelly before.
Oh shit, hold on, I might be muted.
Oh, you've been talking?
Fuck. I was
So how
yelling.
did-
I was yelling about how like nothing down here is edible, and he's super upset. It's like everything tastes like shit down here. What is this place? It sucks.
Sorry, we
It
didn't.
seems
react
like
to your-
everything down here would have to subsist on mushrooms, though. I don't think mushrooms turn into tasty things once they're etted.
But yeah.
I will find something.
Yeah, this thing doesn't need sleep or it doesn't stop, so it just keeps moving. So that's why I didn't catch up to you until the third watch.
And I heard the skittering. It followed the skittering of the fire beetles, right?
Nope, it just saw you guys and just, went. Or sensed you guys, you should say.
Had nothing to do with the skittering of beetles.
So,
And there's
But
nothing
As
like
long as they don't turn into that fucking rat in Laura's cape in campaign 2, where for whatever reason that thing can't die.
oh, sprinkle.
Yeah, jeez.
It will not be sprinkle. I'll tell you that. So, but yeah. Yeah, that was.
no, if it becomes an inanimate object where it can't die, it doesn't attack or do anything either. They're just boredom purposes of feeding them, apparently, none that you don't know that if they eat or not.
Who knows?
Who knows?
All I know is the jellies are dead and we're not.
Yep.
And you're healed.
Yeah,
You are.
wish it was dry.
Don't wish that. She might summon a gust of wind and throw you against the wall.
There's a possibility of that. I've done it, so.
Dude, it's all about the balance. Harmy heal you.
Yeah. There's so many cool spells. You're like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then you start reading. I'm like, oh shit. There's 3 people that are in melee around something.
They're hard to play. It's funny.
There was one! I did my options. There was only one. So,
That's fine.
It happens.
But
It's
from a
better
roleplay perspective, it's funny.
it's better than the call of lightning that I could have done.
Yeah.
This was at least, bludgeoning damage, and I was trying to knock it off of the wall, but it didn't work, obviously.
Yeah, they're immune to prone, so that wouldn't have worked anyways. So,
Yeah, I thought about that. Oh
Yeah.
well.
it happens. But cool, fun session, guys. Sorry, we didn't quite get there, but you guys should hit Grackle stuff next week. I'm excited. Should be fun.
Boy.
I reread the section on that the other night. And I'm like, oh, there's so much that you can do there. It's just I'm curious to see what kind of routes you guys take. So,
Nice.
fun
Nice.
times.
I need a bet on how long it takes for them to kick Gale out.
Not as long as you might think.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, you have fun. I will chat with you on the next time.
Later, guys.
Later, thank you.
Bye.
Later. And that's the end of that. Out of the Abyss.